Hello everybody, if you're just now tuning in, vote here, all dressed up, no place to go, that's a lie. I've got an orchestra concert here in about a half an hour, but I thought I'd do a quick stream of one of my favorite titles, Brogue. I'm not a big fan of this music though, so I can do something about this. Unfortunately, because of the way that Brogue draws its window on the screen, I'm unable to... I can't get it to pop up on OBS, so that's no good, but other than that, things are going all right. Let's see here. Sorry. Momentarily start here. Trying to get all of the windows on the screen so I can see the chat too. How are you doing, Chris? Pretty good to pick up the incendiary darts this early in the dungeon. So obviously this is a roguelike game that I've got. True roguelikes, of course, are all in ASCII art. This is a hack of the ASCII version that's got some tiles, just because it's easier for me to see what's going on with the tile version. It's a beautiful game for a roguelike. The way that they do shadow and light is fantastic. Hey, creepy dead boy. Yeah, this is I've spent many an hour with this game today. The internet was out at school, and so I didn't have anything to do between classes, so I fired up Brogue and I was like, you know, I want to stream some of this. And if you've never played a roguelike before, these are the original permadeath games. The object of this particular one is to get down, I think, to the 27th floor and get this amulet and bring it back to the top. I have never even come close to doing that. I think I might have made it to the 6th floor one time. This game has a couple handy things that aid in exploration too. There's an automated exploration command that will take you. Okay, so you see that gas trap right there. You can search, and sometimes there'll be hidden places, but it looks like, so you don't want to step on that. That's the moral of the story. I've not played Dwarf Fortress Hasifa because that is it requires an amount of time that I do not have. The great thing about roguelikes is you can jump in and play a game and get out. Dwarf Fortress, I take it back. I have installed it and messed around with it a little bit, but I could tell that it was not going to work out for me. Maybe one day if I have a job where I've got a lot of desk time to fill, because I'd love to get into it. I love the way that it has a procedurally generated history. That's really, really neat, and just the depth of it is incredible. Just like so many things, I love the idea of Dwarf Fortress, just not the actual playing of the game. So what I'm doing here is I'm collecting all these potions. Nothing is identified for you, so if I look at my inventory, you can see I've got different colored potions, you know, some kind of a scroll, and you know, there's two schools of thought. You can start to test these out and see what they do, or you can wait until you're near death and hope for the best. Let me test a couple of them out before I leave this floor. The first couple floors, it's almost impossible to die. And like I said, the exploration command, the X key, is great because sometimes it's hard to see exactly where you haven't been yet, and this automatically seeks out any rooms that you haven't been to. And it's important to fully explore every room, just to make sure you've got everything, especially on these early floors where it's difficult to die. So, and then there's mouse commands too. I like using the keyboard, but if you want to just quickly go to an exit, you can just point at it and it'll take you there. Of course, if it runs into an enemy, it will stop you and let you know that there's an enemy there. I don't care about the rat. All right, level 3. So this is the first floor where you encounter bloats, and bloats are awful. They're the worst because they die with one hit, but then they fill up with all this caustic gas, and if you get caught in it, you die. So I'm going to throw a dart at this thing, and one more time, and hopefully it will blow up far away from me, so you can see how much that spreads. And again, the way this game does it, you know, it's very simple art, but it's very effective. Here's your health, these bloodwort seeds. Gold is not really useful. If you beat the game, you know, the amount of gold that you have is tallied into your high score, but like I said, this is, I think I'm getting better, but I have not come close. So here's a net trap. There's really no reason to set it off, so I won't. I highly recommend it, Chris. This monkey here that's trapped, I can free him and he will become my ally, but I don't want to go over there quite yet while I can explore this section of the dungeon. So here's, oh, there's another freaking bloat. So I know that this is going to take 2 shots to kill with the darts. 1, 2, oh, and see, I mean, that was no good. Okay, now this is a goblin conjurer. This guy is not cool. Luckily he hasn't seen me, because what he does is he spawns spectral blades, and they, you know, they'll just tear you apart because he can spawn 4 or 5 of them at a time. So the key with him is to get either avoid him or get right up on him and kill him. I do have some incendiary darts. I think I'm going to use one of those now to target him. So we'll throw that. Okay, so he's caught fire, and I'm hopeful that he will die soon. I'll go ahead and throw another dart at him here. And it looks like he's going to be dead before too much longer. In fact, there we go. Okay, so that was scary, but we got through it. There is no character creation. That's how explicit it is. At the beginning of the game, you start out there. They've really streamlined. I followed the development of this game. This guy has streamlined the stats down to the bare minimum. So you can see you up in the corner. There's no name. You've got health and you've got nutrition, and then you've got stats for strength and armor, and in your stealth range. So strength is, you know, just how powerful your weapon is. Armor is how powerful your armor is, and then gold. So if you're looking for something that's really stat heavy, there are roguelikes out there, but again, it takes away from the sort of pick up and play aspect. And also, since it's permadeath, it's like you spend half an hour creating a character, and then when you die, it's gone. So kill these kobolds, and I've gained a faithful ally. Okay, now this toad, he is going to be a thorn in my side because he makes you hallucinate, And if you don't kill him quickly, he can morph into something more powerful while you're hallucinating. So I'm going to throw a normal dart at him. I didn't really... I don't know how many. Still got 5. Oh, I can't. My monkey's in the way. All right, so as you can see, the toad has caused me to hallucinate. I'm still hallucinating. I've got this guy still following me, but he changes into something different every turn. Just kind of scary. I'm gonna wait until my hallucination is done. Okay, now we're back to normal. And if you press the Z key, that's the rest key, you can just hang out and you will regain some health. How you doing, by the way, Marco? Welcome to the stream. This isn't going to be a long one. I've got to go at 6:30. My parents are coming with me to my orchestra concert tonight, and they're picking me up, which I appreciate. Oh, so now we've come into this room, and this is a hole trap. I'd really like to leave there. And as we rest, you can see these holes just continue to fill in, and they will reveal a path sooner or later. Okay. Before I venture over there, let's go somewhere else. Oh, I fell through a hole in the ground because I hit the explore key one too many times. So I'm going to take a health hit here. Oops. And accidentally click out of the window. Let's come back in here. Okay. So now I'm on the 4th floor, damaged by the fall. Thank you very much. We've got a good program tonight. So this will be the last concert of the season. So I've lost my monkey. And this pink jelly, these guys are ultra dangerous because they split. You want to get in a hallway to where they can't split again. Like he's going to continue to split behind him. But this is not the worst place to encounter him. If I back up just a little bit more, I think one more time. Okay, I'm already at 40% health, so that's not good. So now, oh, okay. So that was not a good place because you can see it's split right there beside me. So I'm pretty much dead unless I've got something really awesome in one of these potions. So it's time to start drinking them. Let's try the tan potion. Okay, potion of strength doesn't do me much good. Let's try this indigo one. Oh, my monkey is dead. That's no good. Okay, I am telepathic. Let's try one of these scrolls. Scroll of Identify. That's not what I needed. But I guess we'll do that. Nope. Potion of Magic. This is my last hope. This J. Potion of Speed. Alright. So I'm going to be dead very soon. I have nothing that can help me. I guess I'll just light this jelly on fire. Try and kill this jelly. Yep, as soon as you hit it, it splits. So yeah, I'm dead. So that's how it goes. I made it to the 4th floor. Yeah, it will detect any kind of like, I guess, you know, magic alternate, you know, activity if you have magical items and things like that. But yeah, that's the end of this game. But we'll do another one. Killed by a pink jelly on depth 4. I do not wish to save that recording. Thank you. Okay. So here we are, procedurally generated water world. And this is where the explore command comes in handy because it will not take you into the deep water. You can venture into the deep water, but your items will float away, so it's not recommended. Oh, so I gain a faithful ally on the first floor of this one, which is good. You can find treasure in the deep water, but like I said, you lose more than you find, because as soon as you start wading around, all of this inventory, you'll see it just float away with the current. So if you have, there are some items that you can have that will prevent that from happening, but I don't have any of them at this moment. So there's the stairs. That's not bad, that's just health. It's a weird floor. So like that thing is washed ashore. Again, on these early floors, it's such a good idea to have this auto explore functionality. And the game is pretty good about nutrition too. It keeps, it's very, very difficult to run out of food. It encourages exploration. My monkey's mixing it up with this kobold. I like that. The writing is clever too. Your monkey tweaks the kobold. It's very evocative. Okay. Room in here. Okay. No further exploration, so I can just point myself there. Guess I should, oops. Sorry, again. So before I leave this floor, I'm gonna show you one of my tricks. Okay, so there's that freaking bloat. So I need to get rid of, let's see. I wanna throw an incendiary dart at the bloat if I can. Okay, the rat's in my way, so I need to rest one. Okay, we'll just kill the rat. Okay, and then actually we can just throw a normal dart, and then one more time. Oh, I can't reach him now. Nope. This is going to be bad. So there, it's a pit bloat. So now I think, yeah, eventually that goes away and you can pass. So that's good. Okay, so I have scale mail. Hey Neil. Yeah, I was telling the guys I've got an orchestra concert tonight, so I'm dressed to hit the road pretty soon. Let's see. The thing about the armor in this game is that you're never sure if it's good or bad, and so I'm going to use one of these scrolls to detect the magic on the scale mail to see if it's good or it's bad. If it's bad, it will actually hurt you, and you don't want to wear it. Okay. Marco, what would you say the best roguelike on the Amiga is? because I have not played any on the Amiga. It's time to gain a second faithful friend. I don't think I've ever had two allies before. That's pretty exciting. Let's see. My monkeys could definitely benefit from this health. There's a freaking pit bloat again. So the pit bloat is asleep currently. I don't think it's worth it to cross him. So we'll come up this way. I'll show you what I like to do here. There's my monkeys. Actually, what I want to do is get the monkeys out of the way. So we'll leave them there. And now we'll test out some of these scrolls and potions. Start at the bottom. Okay, scroll recharging. I don't have anything to recharge. Oh, that would have been a good thing to have. Well, one of this. Oh, that's the thing that'll draw monsters towards me. That's no good. Protect armor. Enchantment. Well, I guess I'll enchant the scale mail. Alright, scroll of identify. That's useful. So I can do K. Scroll of shattering, alright. Alright, let's try this potion. Oh, that's not good. Oh my gosh. Billions of jackals everywhere. Oh, this is not my friend. I guess this is... Maybe these are all the jackals that came up from the floor below. Let's try this aquamarine potion. Well, that should deal with the... Oh, there's a freaking goblin conjurer here too. Alright, I'm gonna try and... No, I'm dead. So guys, you can see, you know, it's not a game that you should play if, you know, with the feeling that you're gonna beat it or even be good at it right off the bat. But like I said, every game is totally new. You know, it's all procedural. There's a lot of luck involved, but also a lot of skill. I just had some bad luck and got wiped out by caustic gas, jackals, and goblin conjurers all at once. So anyway, I think I'll go ahead and end the stream now because, like I said, 6:30 here is rapidly approaching. But thanks for hanging out, Hasifa and Neil and Marco and Creepy Dead Boy. And I will see you guys later this week. Yeah, no problem. Adios.